The man who disappeared from the verdict. Soft ambient background, distant echoing courtroom noises. Narrator begins, some cases end with justice, others with silence. But what happens when the man standing trial simply disappears before the verdict is read? This is not a ghost story. It's a story about a name erased from the record and a truth buried deeper than any grave. 2009, Baltimore Courthouse. Elijah Marlow, 38, on trial for the murder of a wealthy businessman. All evidence seems stacked against him. His defense claims innocence. The courtroom is tense on the day of the verdict, but Elijah never shows up. Cameras are off, doors are locked, yet he vanishes. Security footage is corrupted. The judge stammers. The press goes wild. The verdict is never read. No one knows if he was guilty or innocent. And just like that, Elijah Marlow became a myth, a courtroom ghost. Present day, a journalist named Mara Collins, 39, is investigating unsolved legal mysteries for her podcast. She finds Elijah's case, a high-profile trial no one dares touch. Her father, a retired judge, becomes nervous when she brings up the name. He urges her to leave it alone. She finds boxes of sealed evidence in the basement of the courthouse, marked classified. Her podcast listeners grow invested. I didn't know it then, but I wasn't just opening a cold case. I was unlocking a door someone fought to keep closed. Mara discovers a box with courtroom audio from the day Elijah vanished. She plays it late one night. At first, it's the judge's voice, then a crackle, a second voice whispering, "He's not supposed to be here, not in this trial." The whispers seem to speak directly to Mara. When she rewinds, they vanish. She begins having strange dreams. She's sitting in Elijah's chair in court. Something or someone was using the tape to speak. Mara learns her late uncle was the prosecutor in Elijah's case. Her father was involved behind the scenes, pushing for conviction. A letter from her grandmother reveals that Elijah once worked on their family estate and was fired unjustly. Mara realizes her family may have orchestrated the case. Elijah wasn't just a name, he was their burden of guilt. The deeper I looked, the more my family's shadow grew darker. Mara finds an old man living under a false name. DNA confirms it, Elijah Marlow. He's alive, hiding for 15 years. He says he was warned by someone, a woman in blue, who whispered in the courtroom just before the verdict. She led him through a back hallway that shouldn't exist. That hallway is now sealed behind bricks. She said, "You don't belong in this story. Walk away before they write your ending." So I did. Mara records her final podcast episode. She exposes the truth, her own family's role, the lies in court, the supernatural twist. Elijah disappears again before the episode airs. Some call it a hoax. Others claim they see a woman in blue at old courthouses around the country. Justice doesn't always come with a gavel. Sometimes it comes with a whisper.